President of the United States was removed from the Situation Room, physically removed during the Pilot Down episode in Iran.
Iranian state media claiming the country attacked 3 ships in the Strait of Hormuz, and 2 of the vessels are apparently now in the control of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard.
And cue the fire. We are in trouble. How do I know this? You know, the blockade of the blockade that's blocking the blockade. Well, there's Iranian ships that are just cruising on through. Rumor has it, Trump has hired Jack Sparrow. So we now have an alliance. He has a drinking problem. Actually, here's something crazy. You know, this guy's never tried alcohol. Never, not a single sip. Sir, how are you so fat then? Isn't that our problem? Like, if I could just quit drinking. He eats a lot of McDonald's. Don't know how you do that. Trump's blockade in the Strait of Hormuz collapses. This is from the Financial Times. I come here not fake media. Approximately 34, maybe 32, maybe 48. Iranian oil tankers have slipped through the blockade. They go 2 miles an hour. This thing is 2 miles wide. You just didn't see them, huh, Larry? Sir, they were moving very quickly. Just for context, these things are almost 2 miles wide. And 6 of the tankers were carrying Iranian crude oil. The other ones were probably like arms from China. Just the 6 tankers. If we would have just caught them, that would have been $1 billion right back in your pocket. And if we were just to buy and hold that oil, probably double it in the next 6 months. As this at the same time, for some random reason, every 2 days, we have refineries just catching fire. Yes, I still think oil is an okay trade. Because like what I've said before, it is official. This is the world's biggest, since the birth of Christ, energy crisis. And everyone's like, it'll be over in just 2 weeks. Orange guy has all of the cards. It's actually over. We won. Blockaded the blockade. Oh, and this just in, they're sending Bush over there. Oh, that's not Bush. This is what has happened to energy, the production of energy over the last, 30 days, 60 days? And it is going to be world game-changing. Thank you, Health Ranger, for the post. This is tragic, and the consequences will be devastating once they arrive. It hasn't. Most people have no idea what's coming. Global. I love the comments. Like, you head down here after this. It's like, okay, what's the solution, Margaret? Top of the list. Once this hits, all we can do, let me move that, is pray. Okay. It's hitting, and you should be praying. It's good to have survival gear, food, water, and everything else. 2 key words of the day is chaos and anarchy. It is only going to get worse for the knots. Yachts are fine. Knots, not so good. For those of you that are like, are you a yacht? Okay, I'll leave this up to you. You let me know in the comment section. I sold it. It was a Mastercraft X26, yacht certified. You could shove as many people on the boat as you want. It had a bathroom. For me, I would rather rent a boat than to own one. A yacht, that's just me. But back to the have-nots, and it's all up, guys. You see, there is no inflation. That's just Democratic crazy speak. Those are all lies. Don't listen to them. Bloomberg, 54% of U.S. consumers say their financial situation is worse than a year ago. I wonder what it was like a year ago. Well, I did my due diligence, and I found it for you. 2025. Yeah, we're in 26. Just checking. As you get older, you're like, what year is it? As the cost of living keeps climbing, Americans are trying to muscle through they just can't seem to afford anything. Good news is we elected a new guy that was an old guy that did this worse. I don't want a guy that just don't do anything. Don't blow people up because they might blow you up. Same kind of logic like when I used to work law enforcement. You know, I'm just going to arrest everyone because at some point I am horrible in police stuff. Radar, pull people over. Did you know you were... I had no idea. Okay, oh, you're crying. Me to write you a ticket, you would have to be the biggest a-hole. Yes, I've had them, but that was back in college. But the women, you guys crying, you're like, I'll do anything. And I'm like, can you just Let's focus on the word anything. Can you do me a big favor? If I've made you laugh, made your life just a little bit better, can you click the subscribe button? YouTube officially hates me, and I'm not woe is me. Yesterday's video, they're like, you said naughty things. We're not going to pay you. It's about 100 million times. I have no idea. Like this one caught me. I had to put glasses on him because AI's like, we can't use his photo. The things that will get your channel booted, you're like, what? A lot of times it'll be random, like this. Boycott World Cup 2026. This guy. Breaking. The United States government will ban World Cup attendees. I fact-checked this. Grok said yes. If they fit a profile of not liking Jews in their social media. So if you want to go to this, they're like, hold on, let's check your social. Wait a minute. You didn't support Israel? This is the United States government will ban you. I'd like to go watch football. Buy a new pair of Adidas. Since you do not agree with the policies of Israel, you cannot go. And we are not going to pay you for your video. And if you're like, bravo, you're never going to run out of money. You shouldn't even care. It's not the point. You go work at Walmart and they're like, no? Actually, that'd be a dope job. Like, here's your cart. All sanitized for you. I don't know why I have this. Measured in gold. Every major currency has lost 90% of its value since pretty recently. And Kitty threw that up to remind me to tell you I will be talking about finance in just a moment. But first, we have breaking news.
Cargo ships have been hit by Iranian gunfires in those small little fast boats in the Strait of Hormuz, and it happened this morning.
Meanwhile, President Trump has extended his ceasefire deadline, citing a fractured regime. And Matt Finn is live in Islamabad, Pakistan, with the latest for us. Hey, Matt.
Hi, Ainsley. There is supposed to be a ceasefire, but we are getting these reports of 3 separate ships attacked in the Strait of Hormuz this morning. The third cargo ship, the most recent, reportedly has been attacked while attempting to transit the strait. It may have a Panama flag on it. And earlier, the British military reported one of its ships was attacked as well. We don't have the confirmed attacker, but, Iran is suspected here.
This from Operation Epic Fury. Your orange guy is mad as hell. Also, just to confirm, remember, like, my worst hated video I've done in a very long time. I come here with my limited connections and my connections with the wink, wink. I told you. The dude was like, so what's the nuke codes? I'm asking for a friend. And I was like, what? And then I heard it again and again. And I'm like, I'll tell my audience. And then my audience goes, dislike, finish him. But you guys can't even see the likes and dislikes. Anyways, I see him. I'm like, what'd I say? I can't tell you how many people are like, yeah, I saw it. Friend of a friend's that's dating the sister of the aunts, uncles, something about chlamydia. But there was an attorney. There's an attorney. I'm sure you've seen him. And on George Gammon. George was suing. Yes, I've interviewed George. He's been on, and he comes on my channel. I don't go on his. I let everyone come on my channel. I'm a cool guy. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll be cool. That I've ever asked to be on his channel, but they're usually like, well, let me see if I can fit that into my schedule. And George, they did a whole thing on suing the Fed, right? Even though the Fed doesn't print money. I was like, anywho, yeah, let's do it. But even he was on saying, yeah, the codes. And a little cuckoo cuckoo, and then the general storms out, and you guys are like, no, he would never do that. He just said he would blow up all of, where is that? Iran. Yeah, it's a big place. I'm going to say Israel, but then the video would be taken down. I just want to be very clear with my YouTube moderators or the algorithm. I fully support Israel. And anyone that speaks poorly about Israel should be jailed. They really have nothing to do with this war. It's all this guy's fault. Let's listen into I told you. Even though I'm gonna agree with you, like you're like, I don't know. Don't you want to know if I see your wife with another dude and they're making out? Do you want me to tell you? Ignorance is bliss. Okay.
President of the United States was removed from the Situation Room, physically removed during the pilot down episode in Iran because of how nuts he was. The Pentagon physically removed him from the room. As Larry Johnson, longtime former CIA analyst, he's been on your show. Still has a wide range of good, strong sources. I know because he'll confirm stuff that I find directly, literally from the source. And that this past week, President Trump wanted to play around with preparing a nuclear weapons use against Iran. And General Kane said, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to exercise my Article 92 powers to do it.
Look at this. This is from Snoops, which I heard they're really bad too. I like who they're funded by, whatever sold. I don't know. Unpacking. This is a Wall Street Journal report claiming aides kept Trump out of the Situation Room during rescue of 2 airmen. And no, right? He's impatient, worried. He was no. This guy? So come on. All on the same team here. I mean, unless you're like really weird. Oh, that one family member. It's at Christmas or whatever. The weird one. Maybe it's an uncle, creepy. You're weird. And if you're like, well, it's not me. No one's. If you have never been informed of who it is, it's probably you. My job every single day on this channel, since I've started this channel, is to help you with this. This is, consumer sentiment. And I said it right. It only took 7 years. Look, okay, so this is your stonk market. That's weird. It's like a top right there, consumer sentiment is the lowest since the birth of Christ. The stock market, this is you. This is you suffering. And then the yachts are like, no, it's gonna get better. It's just vote. Yep. We're almost there. And I'm like, the stock market and the world exploding or imploding, no correlation. That's why I come here every single day. I'm like, can you click on a button? That's all it requires. Here was my student scorecard for today, this morning. Negative 600 and then negative 610. That's a big loss. $1,250. It's like, good luck making that one up. He's like, I got this. I'm like, you do know I got to show this on the channel. All right, you're still down. Mind you, I was still up the whole time. And then he came in and he wasted me. You traded this market this morning. That's probably exactly what it felt like. It's like, we're going up. No, we're going down. Lost. Okay, we're going down. No, we're going up. Missed it again. And we were stuck in a range and off to the races he went. So those numbers are from this course that I just launched. It was April 1st, April Fool's Day, when I said go all in with $1 million. The highest fear, panic. I'm like, no, this is an A+ setup. Go. I was on the S&P 500 daily, NASDAQ daily, but wait, it's going to change. It doesn't mean go all in right now. I want to confirm to you on this date, what is this, April 22nd, I am all out of major indices on the daily, like the big moves. I made my money, and what country? Iran. So this course is limited coupons down below, and when I am done filming, because I'm not done filming because it's $2.99, we'll go to $3.99. Happy paying $3.99 or $4.99, that's okay. Just wait until I'm completely done. So if you are in it, I haven't even gone over the crypto glitch, which is mind-blowing. And even my student really doesn't know about it, which I found last year, and I'm like, never show it on the channel, but it is in that course, and it will be mind-blowing. Because while everyone is down there, these are the knots. I want you to get up here. This is like, how could this be possible? How? We're in a war at all-time high. Yeah, it was today. All-time highs. You've been telling us to... No, I have not. Everyone keeps listening to the news. I just got an email. A lot of F words. Like, why do I keep listening to the news? He used a lot of F words about Donald J. Trump. And I'm like, bro, I don't trade the news. Talk about it. Operation Epic Fury. Because it's cool. Stuff is actually boring. Because it's so easy to make money. I know. No, if it was so easy, everyone would do it. You guys, by the way, you're in a very dangerous pattern. Leg 5. Do you see up there? See that? See the downtrend? Now, we're not there yet. So this does not mean we are going there. Listen to Tom Lee. He's actually right. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing this. So, Tom, is it okay? Video might be just for his selected group. I'm a stupid YouTuber, so I'll show it anyways. Because this is one of the first times I am 100% agreeing with Tom.
13 Fed shares had a drawdown of more than 10% in the first year. So I think it's more the rule than the exception that we'll get a big drawdown. Now, what does it mean for markets? Well, we've had a V-shaped recovery from the war lows, but that's more or less the rule, not the exception, because 9 of 13 bottoms have been V-shaped. So that takes us to our roadmap for the year. We originally said that the market could get towards 7,300, and it looks like we're on a path towards that. We're well over 7,000. And then we'll have a decline that will feel like a bear market. Perhaps it's because of the market testing new Fed chair. But keep in mind, a lot of the markets already had a drawdown in the Mag 7, crypto, and software. And then I think a rally follows because fundamentals are strengthening, maybe one of the strongest rallies we'll see in our lifetime.
Actually, I'd just like to say there's a lot of things I disagree with Tom. Just about, yeah, it's because of the Fed, like the stuff. Well, because of the new Fed and none of that. I'll tell you. See that hole right there, that little gap? That's what I do. I don't, and that it's going to come down. It's going to fill that. And it's going to bounce on that. I even had a V in my course. Like when you see one of those, you go. Wow, look at that swing trade happening right before my very eyes while I am filming on the 2-minute. Reminds me the perfect setup. Oh, this was the daily. I said April. This was April. I said go. All in right here. Maybe it was April 1st. Look at that. That's beautiful. But wait. How do you know to get out? Well, it's this easy. This was the did Shamu come on? No, that's close enough. Here, and you guys, come on. So now let me help you with something, and this is a very dangerous pattern. I'm just going to go with a line so you can kind of see it more gooder. See that? Okay. Well, you got that's actually not the only one. You got another one down right here. All right. So not good, meaning the downside target. But if you get above that, here's the huge problem. You are so overextended. Show you, let's pull this up. See that? When that comes on, you sell. That's where we're at. See that? Sell. See over there? I can't get my finger in it. You sell. Teaching this forever. You buy here, you sell there. That's it. If it was so easy, though, bravo, everyone would be doing it. They do. They all have the plan. They have, this is where you accumulate. This is where we distribute, you know? And this is the same thing, .com bubble. Following the same, if you could retrace all this, where it is going, support, resistance, the top, they're getting out. I mean, look, circle it all. Just do a bunch of circles. Yes, we're getting out. Known as taking profit. And I want you to do this every day, just every day. 15 minutes. Wait until you see the crypto glitch. It is phenomenal. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.